Agora vai começar de verdade, hein? Vambora. Let's go, chat.
Hello, everyone around the world. I'm Jeff Keighley, and welcome to Gamescom Opening Night Live, a preview of this holiday's biggest games and a sneak preview of what lies beyond. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to announce
2 horas de show mesmo, hein?
the first full gameplay demo of Call of Duty Vanguard.
Olha aí. Primeira gameplay demo completa de Call of Duty Vanguard. Vai ser uma gameplay longa, provavelmente. Não vai ser só um trailer, não.
Death Stranding Director's Cut for PlayStation 5 and debut the story trailer for Far Cry 6. Plus, we're going to find out who's in that super monkey ball and so much more we can't tell you about just yet. Plus, the multi-talented Lindsey Sterling will join us to perform one of the themes from Bandai Namco's upcoming Tales of Arise.
Muito bom, muito bom.
More than 40 games will be showcased, from the biggest ones in the world to smaller independent titles.
Mais de 40 jogos.
Made by a single developer. I love putting together these shows, and I hope more than anything, you walk away excited about the future of games, no matter where or how you play. Now, before we start, I just want to give a special hello to everyone in Germany, the home of Gamescom. We really hope to see you in person in 2022. But now it's time
Eles ainda estão fazendo, né, o show sem plateia,
and
só ele lá no estúdio.
Of a new game.
E agora eles vão começar já anunciando um novo jogo, hein?
Yep. Here he comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way. They're here.
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my world famous chili con carne? Hey guys, what you got in the? Oh, stolen Marshall MDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers.
Será que esse é o Saints Row, cara, novo? Não, né? Não é possível. Bem que, ó, o logo ali no braço parece, né? É roxo.
Criminal Empire kind of.
After him!
Aí foi uma sujinha braba. O cara não conseguiu fazer o tum-tim-tom ali.
Dev, you should buckle up.
Ali foi futebol, hein?
Kevin!
Beleza.
Hey! Asshole! Get the fuck away from my friends.
Saints Row. Só Saints Row, inclusive. 25 de fevereiro. Interesting, hein? Eu joguei o Saints Row 3, que é muito bom, e o 4, que não é tão bom assim. Mas esse tá bem diferente visualmente, eu diria.
This is an exciting announcement. We just want to know, what can you tell us about the new Saints Row? We see you there behind us, right? Your character. Yes.
Well, before I get into all that, I have to say I am just so excited to be here, and I am incredibly proud and honored to be a part of this game and to work with the Volition team.
Do que se trata, cara? Saints Row é um GTA em esteroides.
I can tell you that Volition took a really fresh approach to Saints Row this time around. I think it's evident by that awesome trailer that they went back to the drawing board and essentially created everything from scratch. We got new characters, new city, new gangs to take on, the whole deal. So I play the boss. That's the character that the player becomes. And the boss, along with their 3 friends, Nina, Kevin, and Eli, the whole group right there, they go on this wild ride to create their own criminal empire, to be self-made. That's their whole mantra, right? Basically, it's all about earning your own success.
You mentioned the city. We can see it behind us. Tell us a bit about this city. Where is it? What is it?
Well, Volition created this brand new, super vibrant, awesome fictional city called
Não dá pra comparar com a qualidade do GTA, mas eu digo assim, o tipo de jogo, né? Mundo aberto, missões e...
violence and crime, and you're thrown right in the thick of it, right off the bat, driving, shooting, fighting,
explosões.
just hustling your way to the top, whichever way you choose. And it's really looking like
eu falei, ele é mais viajado, né?
Saints Row playground that they've ever created. It's really awesome.
You mentioned all the activity in the city. Obviously, we have to ask about gangs, rivals. What can you tell us about the action in the city?
Right. Well, we have 3 main gangs, and they already have a really strong hold over Santo Ileso. And one of them, Los Panteros, you actually saw in the trailer just then. And all of the gangs are incredibly dangerous, but that goes without saying, right? And they're really strong, and they're all really different from one another in interesting ways. They're all unique from one another. And the point is, which I think everyone can guess, you gotta fight them and defeat them all to reach your goals.
Well, we are excited to learn more about this game. I think I'm saying everything that everyone online is saying. It's like, but we want to see the game.
Yes.
Bryce, you got anything more for us?
Yes, I actually do. I've got another exclusive for y'all. You know, got to keep everybody hyped for this reboot.
Vamos mostrar gameplay, parece.
Taste of what the game actually looks like. So
bem curto, mas vamos mostrar uma leve gameplay.
Amazing. Bryce Charles, thank you so much for joining us. Here it is, a little sneak preview of the gameplay.
Isso foi só trailer, né?
This
Não tinha
is where all our
gameplay.
dreams come true.
É bem rapidinho mesmo, é aquele trailer pra ver em slow motion, mas não tá feio não, tá menos cartunesco do que eu achei que estaria pelo trailer. Bem colorido, né?
They conquered humanity's greatest evil.
Brand new game de novo, é isso?
Lay in rest. Then they vanquished threats from beyond our stars. And she lay in rest.
If you'd be so kind. Omno sanctum legita. Omno sanctum Dei.
Nightmares have come for us, and she must awaken.
Onde é esse fogo? Olha, eu não entendo nada do universo Marvel, mas eu achei da hora. Midnight Suns, coming. Ó, março de 2022.
Hey, who ate the rest of my ramen?
Bad dog!
Cachorro.
There you go. The next
Será que vai ter
Marvel
gameplay?
game
Porque
has been revealed, and joining us now to tell us a bit more about
bom, vamos
Midnight
falar mais
Suns
sobre o
is
jogo.
Jake Solomon from Firaxis. Hey, Jake, thank you so much for joining us here on ONL. Now, we saw a lot of characters in that trailer from Marvel, as well as some new faces. Who was that character being resurrected, and how does that tie into this game?
Thank you, Jeff, and we're very excited to finally be able to talk about this. That character that you saw resurrected is the Hunter. That's an entirely new superhero that we designed with Marvel.
The Hunter.
To be fully customizable.
A personagem estava sendo resurrected, ressuscitada.
Up
É
against
nova.
the ultimate evil in our universe, which is Lilith, the mother of demons.
I love you
Lilith.
being a new superhero. Now, many fans are familiar with your work on the XCOM franchise, so I'm curious. Everyone wants to know, what's the style of gameplay? What kind of game is this?
Midnight Suns is a tactics RPG, so you're not just fighting
jogo de RPG
alongside all
tático.
these legends of the Marvel Universe that we all know and love, but you're actually living alongside them. And the relationships that you form with those
Você não só luta ao lado deles, mas você vive ao lado deles. Sua relação com os outros personagens vai ser muito importante.
And we are really excited to show gameplay on September 1st, with the
E
game
eles vão
coming
mostrar
out
gameplay no
March
dia 1º de
2022.
setembro.
All right, I love we get to see more soon. Jake, thank you so much for joining us today.
É, vai ser um jogo estilo
Well, thank you, Jeff, for having
XCOM.
us
Se eu não me
on
engano, ele
Opening
falou
Night
que esse
Live.
cara trabalhou no XCOM, inclusive.
To hear more from Jake, check out
Ele é de
IGN's
XCOM, ou seja,
post-show, and the gameplay reveal
não vai
on
ser um
September
joguinho
1st.
terceira
Now, last
pessoa,
week, Call of Duty
bate-bate, tipo o
Vanguard
Avengers
was
que
announced
teve.
for release on November 5th. And this weekend, the PlayStation Alpha will be live with the Champion Hill mode. But
Ó o
now
COD aí,
it's
ó.
time to get the first ever look at the campaign in action. And to do that, we are joined by Dave Swenson from Sledgehammer Games and Laura Bailey, one of the stars of the show, and the winner last year of Best Performance at the Game Awards. Great to have you guys with us. We are so excited to get into the
Essa
real
mina é a que
gameplay.
vai fazer
First,
o...
Dave, you guys did Call of Duty,
interpretar a
World War II,
sniper
WW2,
russa lá, se eu não me
2017,
engano.
Now you're going back to WW2.
E ela
How
ganhou o
is
prêmio
Vanguard
de melhor
different than
atriz ano passado na
First of
Game
all, I gotta say,
Awards.
it's awesome to be here, so thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
And it's also like, it's super, thrilling to be able to represent the team behind Vanguard. So Vanguard is a totally new take on World War II. World War II is known for huge epic battles on big battlefields. And those happen not only in the Western Front, but also in the Eastern Front, in the Pacific, in North Africa. And in Vanguard, you're going to be able to go to all of those locations and play in all those locations. But for the team, something that resonated even more with us were the real stories of the real people who fought in World War II.
Bom, aí ele tá falando tudo que o X-Pro Games 10 já falou, tá, gente?
And I don't know, there's something very inspiring about these
Sobre a
true stories.
campanha.
And some of the most interesting people that we discovered in our research were those men and women who were part of the original Special Forces teams. And so Call of Duty Vanguard is going to tell their story, tell the story of the birth of Special Forces.
Well, Laura, we saw last week the reveal that you're going to be in this game, which is, I know it's been a lifelong dream of yours to be in a Call of Duty.
It has.
Your character, it ties into what Dave's talking about. Tell us about your character, Paulina Petrova.
Yes, I am thrilled to be in my first Call of Duty game. It's crazy because there's not, a lot of
Aí, ó, essa é a personagem
female
dela.
roles in media about historical war for obvious reasons. And that's one of the things that struck me about Paulina, and when I started researching for the role, was how many women were actually in the Soviet Army in World War II. There were tank operators and there were fighter pilots, and some of them, like Paulina, were snipers. And so it's just really cool to get to play a character that pays homage to someone like Lyudmila
Ela tá falando, né,
Pavlichenko, who is
sobre interpretar essa personagem. O que mais impressionou ela que foi quando ela pesquisou que tinha realmente muita mulher na guerra, somente do lado russo, operadores de tanque, pilotos de avião, snipers.
I know, Treyarch's working on zombies. You guys are working on an awesome campaign. We saw some multiplayer this weekend, but now we're going to do kind of a full level playthrough of a bunch of stuff in the game. What are we about to see here today?
That's right. So as I mentioned earlier, the Vanguard campaign is telling the story of the birth of Special Forces. And that leads right into multiplayer. On day one, there's going to be 20 maps so that people can go in and play their favorite Special Forces operators, one of which is Polina Petrova.
There you go.
And so what we're going to show today, which we're really excited to show, this is gameplay. This was captured in-engine. And we're going to show Polina's story. Now, the Vanguard campaign starts with the team, Polina Petrova and her team, on their first Special Forces mission going into Berlin right at the end of the war in April of 1945. But this wasn't the start of the war for Polina. Polina started the war as a nurse on the Eastern Front. And so what we're going to see right now is Stalingrad. We're going to see Polina in Stalingrad and view her experience when Stalingrad was invaded by the Germans.
Laura, any setup here for what point in Paulina's life?
Ó, eles vão mostrar uma missão focada na Polina, do início dela na guerra. Em Stalingrado ela era uma enfermeira ainda. E vai ser, acho que a missão inteira, pelo que eu entendi. Boa parte da missão. Não foi a missão que eu vi antecipada, a missão que eu vi foi outra.
Shit happens.
Okay. All right. Well, it's about
Só que a gente viu era em... Era um dia antes do dia D.
This extended look at Call of Duty Vanguard. Enjoy.
Não vi. Essa aqui eu não vi. Eu não sei que missão é essa. Ainda bem. Vamos ver. E obviamente ele falou, né? Tudo em game. Acredito que seja gravado no Play 5 essa gameplay. Da hora, até espirrou o sangue ali. Detalhes interessantes. Isso foi uma coisa que me chamou bastante atenção na gameplay que eu vi, que eles se atentaram bastante aos detalhes, assim. Vamos ver nessa. As animações também tinham me chamado a atenção. Mas repara como a coloração do jogo é bem cinza assim mesmo, né? Tipo, não é muito colorido mesmo. É um jogo... É como você esperaria um jogo de Segunda Guerra Mundial, né? Mas eu acho que eles vão levar isso pro multiplayer também. Pelo que o trailer deu pra ver. É uma coisa bem... quase monocromática. Um tom muito parecido em tudo. Olha aí, ó. Essa aí acho que é a feature nova. De atirar em cover, mas sem puxar o ADS. Aí é o lean tradicional. A bicha é braba, hein? Ó, ela andando com a arma montada, isso é novo também. Apoiou a arma, deslizou no corrimão. STG zona braba. Já tinham deixado pra trás uma MP40 lá também. Uma hora antes. É, aí tá com um pouco mais de cor, né? Mas é que tá de dia. Ainda assim você vê que a saturação é bem baixa, né? Ainda são tons muito parecidos. Mas é, pra um jogo de Segunda Guerra tem que ser assim. É bem mais imersivo, né? Caralho. Esse aí foi o momento do ataque, né? Isso me lembra aquela missão do MW2 que a gente tem que fugir da favela. Eles estão usando e abusando dessa mecânica de escalada, hein? Aí, mas tá bonito o jogo, vagabundo. É isso. Da hora, bem da hora. Eles devem falar rapidinho sobre a Alpha, né, que vai rolar esse final de semana. Começa agora na sexta.
Next up, a surprise
não vou,
for
não.
you guys. Halo Infinite. I had a lot of fun a few
Aí.
weeks ago in the first multiplayer tech
Esta é a
test, which was
campanha de
huge
Call of Duty
success.
Vanguard.
And now, let's enter the world of Halo Infinite's
Filhos, eu
multiplayer.
tenho que confessar uma coisa pra vocês, tá? Eu estou animado, estou animado. É uma campanha que me chamou a atenção. Ué, era só isso que eu tinha pra falar, pelo amor de Deus. Presta atenção que agora é Halo Infinite. Só o jogão. Não, é só isso. E sexta-feira estaremos aqui jogando.
Fight. To win. To be a Spartan.
Cara, eles estão botando o jogo grande tudo no começo, cara. Foi meia hora de conferência, eles já botaram o Saints Row, já botaram o COD, Halo. Tô com medo da última hora ser uma bosta.
What is a Spartan? A Spartan is a symbol. Hope where there is none. In times of darkness, we are hope. And together, we are unstoppable. Candidates, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I can't hear you.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Again!
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Good. Who's first?
Ah, tá lindo, mas aquilo ali não é gráfico em game, né, chat? Aquilo ali é CGI.
Creative for Halo Infinite. Hi, Joseph. How you doing?
Jeff, how you been? It's great to be with you in person.
Yes, thank you so much for coming down all the way from Seattle. I know
Yeah.
you guys are working very hard on the game,
Yep.
but you made the trek to opening night live, and it means
Thank
a lot to us. What did we just see there?
So that was the introduction to Halo Infinite Multiplayer's first free-to-play season, where you'll meet Commander Agreed,
Ali era a intro
the
da
leader of a
primeira
whole new
season
generation
free-to-play
of
do
Spartans, and
multiplayer.
Agreed is a key character as you begin your own personal Spartan journey that will continue from season to season.
Well, it looks great.
Eles provavelmente vão seguir o mesmo modelo que o COD vem usando, né?
You know, I was playing a couple weeks ago, tons of fun. I know.
Oh, did you play?
Yes,
That's
and the
great.
team had, I think, a lot of great feedback from the fans. It's real, and I think everyone wants to know how is development going on the game.
Yeah, well, like you said, we started flighting our
Lembrando que o multiplayer desse Halo vai ser completamente grátis. Não vai precisar nem comprar o jogo pra jogar. E o jogo vai estar no Game Pass anyway, né? Então.
And I just want to thank everybody for jumping in and playing. At the same time, we're putting the finishing touches on our most wide open and adventure-filled Halo campaign ever.
Yes.
And today, I would like to announce that Halo Infinite's campaign and multiplayer will launch together on December 8th this year.
8 de dezembro, a data de lançamento, olha aí. Campanha e multiplayer.
To land this, and exciting that campaign and multiplayer will both be coming this year because it's kind of an important year.
Mês depois do COD.
20th anniversary of Xbox and Halo, right?
That's right. It's a big year, and for this 20th anniversary, we might have something a little special up our sleeves.
Oh, okay. Well, shall we take a look?
Why don't we?
Let's do it.
Get ready.
Eu fiz um vídeo recentemente sobre o quão importante é ter um jogo do tamanho do Halo tendo multiplayer grátis. Pode mudar a indústria. Vai depender diretamente do sucesso do game, mas isso abre a possibilidade de o COD fazer algo parecido daqui a uns anos. Olha só, caralho, eu queria esse, hein? Meu controle Elite tá um cocô. Mas vai custar um rim esse controle.
Yeah, definitely.
Ia, caralho,
Now,
bonito,
Jeff,
hein?
It wouldn't be an anniversary celebration if we didn't do one more thing.
Oh, there's more.
Just one.
Okay, here's the last thing, I think. All right, Joe, thank you very much. Let's take a look at this.
Mais uma novidade pra fechar. Não adianta vocês falarem que vocês duvidam o COD ter um multiplayer grátis. Vocês acreditavam que o COD ia lançar um Battle Royale grátis algum dia? Que todas as DLCs iam ser grátis, que ia ter crossplay? Ninguém acreditava, então não adianta. Os tempos mudam, eles têm que se adaptar à indústria, cara. Por isso que eu falo que um grande jogo fazer pode induzir os outros a fazer também. Eles não seriam os primeiros, ok, mas é completamente possível. Caralho, vai ser um Xbox? Nossa. Ô doido. Caralho, brabo. Esse é bonito, hein? (15 de novembro).
Okay, next up, it's time for another brand new game announcement. An unholy but adorable union between developer Massive Monster and Devolver Digital. This roguelike action-adventure is set in a super cute and undeniably dark world. Coming next year, here is the exclusive reveal of Cult of the Lamb.
Cult of the Lamb? Meu Deus, é da Devolver, né? Eu vou esperar o quê? Gente, eu agradeço subs, resubs, bits e tudo mais depois que acabar, que é quando é uma pausa, tá? Mais um roguelike, tá na moda, né, os jogos roguelike, somente dentro do cenário indie. dizer, não é bem um indie, né? Mas, não entenderam. Nesses jogos de mais baixo orçamento. Caralho, demoníaco esse trailer, hein?
We love to show off games made by big teams on Opening Night Live and also small teams, like one person. This next game was first previewed at GAMESCOM 2020. And now this
Agora eles vão mostrar um jogo feito por uma única pessoa. O cara tem 30 anos. É da Polônia. Ah, eu lembro desse jogo.
I hope you enjoy it. It's a little over the top, but it looks so fun. This is Midnight Fight Express.
Não é aquele que vai indo e vai... Ele apareceu na Game Awards ano passado, se eu não me engano. Ou na Gamescom também, não sei. Ah, não é aquele o jogo que eu tava pensando. Deixa eu confundir os jogos. Mas, anyway, esse aí é feito por uma pessoa. Mano, imagina fazer um jogo inteiro sozinho. Tem que fazer literalmente tudo. Parte gráfica, sonora, de programação, de história, narrativa, teste, bug fix, mano. Beleza. Midnight Fight Express.
I got my pizza. I got my manhole.
Oh, yeah.
That must mean it's TMNT Shredder's Revenge time. Now, earlier this year, this game
Nem sabia que tava vindo um jogo das Tartarugas Ninjas.
Bringing those righteous ninjas to PC and Nintendo Switch in 2022. Today, we've got the reveal of a new playable character. That's right, who is set for some action-packed combat against Foot Clan's devious soldiers, including the reveal of team attacks, watch for that, and yes, the ability to revive a turtle via strategic use of pizza.
Eu não lembro desse jogo. Não lembro dele ter sido anunciado. Mas é estilo bem classicão, né? Parece jogo de Super Nintendo. Ah, pra quem gosta desse tipo de game, né, desse gênero, que é mais beat'em up, talvez seja interessante. Mas é só pra PC e Switch. Ah, tá explicado porque que esses gráficos, né, tem que rodar no... Brincadeira, gente. Calma, é só uma piada.
This year, I am happy to welcome Natasha Becker from Webedia as our co-host, who will be updating you on all things Gamescom, including the Gamescom Awards and what's in store for fans at Gamescom Digital. Take it away, Natasha.
Einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Deutschland. Hello and greetings from Germany. I'm Natasha Becker and I'm super excited to be here hosting this
alemão do
show
leste
with
ali,
you,
mano.
Jeff, even though we are thousands of miles apart. Yes, Gamescom is once again a digital event, but that does not mean we can't have just as much fun as we would IRL in Cologne. To bring Gamescom to you, we have put together an awesome online program with lots of live streams, announcements, interactive elements, giveaways and more. For our German viewers, my colleagues and I will be live on YouTube and Twitch on Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central European Summertime, with loads of new and exciting stuff, interviews, gameplay demos,
Ela tá
fun
falando, né,
activities, games, trailers and more.
a parte digital do evento, já que não tem nada presencial esse ano, né?
All of that plus even more goodies and prizes to redeem on the Gamescom Now website. Just register on the Gamescom Now website and you can redeem all the free stuff, create your own schedule tailored to your interests, and participate in the Gamescom Epics quests that will unlock the vaults where we have hidden the really good prizes. The best thing about that? Both the Gamescom Now website and all live streams for Gamescom 2021 are completely free.
Ai, meu Deus.
But for now, let's see what else we've got in store for you today.
Demon Slayer. Nunca assisti esse Kimetsu no Yaiba.
Hard work of game developers and disabled advocates. More and more, the answer to that question is yes, you can. But there's still work to be done.
We specialize in accessibility coverage, from reviews, features, news, but we don't just stop there.
Our workshops help studios expand their knowledge about accessibility and inclusivity in games and communities. Writers, community managers, and user researchers learn best practices for every aspect of their work.
Ih, meteram um Edge aí, ó.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Beleza.
Up next, a beloved Sega franchise celebrates 20 years of
Nunca tinha visto esse bordão em
Super
inglês.
Monkey Ball Banana Mania launches on October 5th. As you've probably seen online,
Que é isso?
there are some
Super
great
Monkey
guest
Ball
characters
Banana Mania?
released, including Beat from Jet Set Radio, Sonic and Tails, and someone else who is set to join the Monkey Gang later this year. Check this out.
Olha, um jogo de party game. Mas isso aí deve ser Switch, né? Pelo gráfico deve ser Switch mesmo. E olha lá.
Let's roll out.
Bom, bananas. Ah, não, vai sair pra todas as plataformas ali, parece.
Okay, next up,
Mas não me empolgou muito não, e ó que eu sou fã de jogos de party game, hein?
Out of their dorm. This summer, their first release, Splitgate, started setting records with the open beta. More than 10 million downloads
Splitgate.
across PC, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Eu não joguei
Blending
ainda,
the best of arena
mas
shooters
fez bastante
with the fun of
sucesso
Portals. Tonight, it's
a
about to
alpha
get
que tava
even
rolando,
more
beta, sei
interesting
lá.
with the reveal of Season 0, which is dropping right now. With a new map, Carmen Station 3, the new Infection mode, and
Ó,
so
agora a
much
Season
more.
nova que começa
Check it
agora.
out.
Começa hoje. Season 0. Esse jogo é Portal com Halo. Eu sinto que demorou pra alguém copiar a mecânica de portais do Portal e colocar num jogo de outro gênero e tornar mainstream.
And now, here's a brand new look at Riders Republic from Ubisoft.
Riders Republic é aquele jogo das motoca lá. Motoca não, né? Motoca, bike, snowboard, wingsuit. Hoje começou a sair gameplay desse jogo aí também. De um monte de gente. Esse jogo eu tô interessado, mano.
I'm Suki, by the way. I spent years competing at the highest level. What I discovered is that there's so much more to the Republic than meets the eye. It's about adventure, exploration, and connecting with the outdoors on a whole new level.
Eu sei que tá tendo a beta, mas a beta não pode streamar, daí eu não quis jogar.
Team up with friends, other riders, and compete against each other.
Não sei se agora pode, né? Agora que caiu o embargo, teoricamente.
Yep. It's up to you to prove your
Pelo menos
worth
no
in the
YouTube, né?
Republic.
Começou a sair vídeo.
Take on sponsored events or pit yourself against other riders in the biggest, most competitive mass races. As the wins roll in, you'll attract bigger sponsors, better gear, and earn your spot among the best riders the Ridge community has to offer. I really like to introduce you to someone. This is Brett. He's kind of a big deal. Bike, ski,
O problema desse jogo é que ele não vai ser grátis, né, chat? Então, no Brasil não vai rolar esse jogo. Tem que aproveitar as betas que é de graça.
Okay, Sparky. If you can show me you've got what it takes, then I'm willing to give you a shot. It's now time for you to win more than gold.
Don't worry. We got your back. Now go get him.
É muita gente na mesma corrida, cara. Acho que é umas 60 pessoas. Beta, jogue agora até 28 de agosto. Então, mas é que tá. Será que... Eu tenho que ver se já tá, se vai poder streamar. Se for, eu vou jogar.
Who challenged each other in this massive multiplayer outdoor sports playground. And we have some more news to share. I'm happy to announce that starting now until August 28th,
A beta is now open. Ah, então vai poder, com certeza.
PC and consoles. You're invited to join frantic 50-player
Ih, já sei o que eu vou jogar hoje à noite, hein?
compete in a variety of multiplayer modes or to free roam in open world set within some of the most famous US national parks. The game releases this
Já
fall
baixa,
on
chat. Tá
October
disponível
28th.
PC e
To learn
consoles.
more,
Deve
check
estar na
out
Uplay.
ridersrepublic.com. And now, let's check back in with Natasha.
Okay, let's get to
Ah,
our
vou
first
jogar.
award. There are a lot of great games coming to Xbox in the next few
Adoro
months,
quando tem
and
essas
we
coisas,
have
tem a
narrowed
conferência
it
e os
down
caras
to
anunciam e já
two
pode
very
jogar.
strong
Lembra, a gente
contenders.
jogou aquele jogo da Ubisoft também, que era pra ser tipo um Rocket League de ficar dando volta no bagulho, lembra? Como é que chamava mesmo aquele jogo? Era ruim.
Ring by From Software, Ubisoft's first-person shooter Far Cry 6, The
Rolling
long-awaited
Champions, esse aí
Halo
mesmo.
Infinite
Morreu esse
from
jogo, né? Mas ele
343
existe ainda, ele tá em
Industries.
desenvolvimento.
And the winner for Best Microsoft Xbox Game 2021 is
Que é isso,
Halo
Magalu?
Infinite. Congratulations.
Melhor jogo de
I'm Greg
Xbox.
Stone, and I'm the lead producer for the
Nem
campaign
lançou.
on Halo Infinite.
And I'm Damon Kahn, lead producer of multiplayer on Halo Infinite. And together, along with all of 343, we want to thank you for naming Halo Infinite Best Xbox Game.
Since our start together,
Mas não lançou ainda. Como é que é o melhor jogo de Xbox?
with Xbox, and we look to continue that tradition as we move towards our launch.
Os caras tão
We wanna
confiantes,
thank the
vagabundo.
fans. Some of you got a chance to play the tech preview recently. Just know that there's more on the way.
Lastly, a giant thanks to the team. Without your tireless dedication, we wouldn't be here.
Thank you.
Game Pass. Esse aí vale a pena. É um dos dinheiros mais bem gastos que você pode ter no mundo do entretenimento atual. É a verdade. É muita coisa. É que hoje em dia eu já não tenho mais tempo e nem vontade de ficar jogando milhares de jogos, mas se eu fosse uma criança de 10 anos, 11 anos e tivesse a assinatura do Game Pass, mano, eu ia ser a criança mais feliz do mundo, velho. Quantidade de jogos que você tem pra experimentar, velho, sem ter que encher o saco dos seus pais pra gastar mais dinheiro. Eu tenho 23 anos e jogo muito jogo. Não, beleza, não tô falando que quem é mais velho não pode. Eu digo que assim, pra mim hoje não serve por como é a minha vida e minha rotina, mas pra criança é quase unânime. Se você é uma criança que gosta de jogar, mano, você vai ficar feliz com o Game Pass. Que é muita coisa. E eu sinto que quando a gente é criança, a gente é mais aberto a testar muitas outras coisas diferentes e tal. Pelo menos eu era. Hoje em dia eu sou muito mais... Já sei o que eu gosto, já sei o que eu não gosto, e é isso. A sua vida e rotina é jogar videogame, não? É, não todos, né? Eu tenho que jogar muito mais COD do que eu gostaria, por exemplo. Não tem nada a ver uma coisa com a outra, pô. É uma coisa que um jogador de futebol falar que gosta de praticar esportes. Falar que não tem tempo pra jogar outros esportes. Aí você vai falar, mas você é um esportista, não é? Você não é um atleta? Sim, mas ele só basicamente, né, tem que dedicar 70, 80% do tempo dele pro futebol. Que isso? Sports Inc, mano. Falando em futebol. Que isso? UFL.
Hello, folks. My name is Eugene. I'm the CEO at Strikers Inc. Our studio has been founded to change the world of football simulation games forever. I'd like to introduce you to UFL,
Simulador de
the
futebol.
global online football league that will be available for free on all major console platforms. The key to success in UFL is
Todas as
skill on and off the
plataformas
pitch. That's what
de
we call
console.
fat to play gaming. Can't wait to share more, so stay tuned and have a fantastic Gamescom experience.
Caralho, só anunciaram que tá vindo, não vão dar detalhe nenhum. É um
um
novo jogo de simulador de futebol grátis pros consoles. Mas agora eu não sei se é, eu não sei se é para ser concorrente de simulador de futebol, talvez seja algo mais na linha de Futebol Manager do que
All right, that changes today, though.
Mas bem que eles iam usar a palavra
Brand new look
management,
at the game. We're
provavelmente.
so
É, não
excited
sei,
to
sei
show
lá,
this to
velho.
you. Check it out.
É que, mano, não dá pra competir com o FIFA e PES, porque você precisa das licenças. Se lançar um jogo de futebol sem licença nenhuma, ninguém vai jogar. Licença é cara pra cacete, né?
Promise me you will train the boy.
A não ser que eles reinventem a roda. No caso, a bola, né?
I was once a Jedi Knight.
Inclusive, o PES ficou grátis esse ano também, né? Vou ver se eu baixo pra testar eventualmente.
Ready are you? What know you of ready? The rebellion is reborn today. The war is just beginning, and I will not be the last Jedi. Reach out.
Esses jogos da Lego vendem pra cacete, mano. Não, não tô falando que é ruim não, eu sei que é bom. Por isso que quase todo ano tem um novo.
He is not ready.
I am ready. Ben, I can be a Jedi. Ben, tell him I'm ready.
The Skywalker Saga.
For the past 2 years, Next Studios in Shanghai have been bringing to life their vision for a new style of shooter experience on PC, a game called Synced Off Planet. It's a new kind of companion shooter where teamwork and tactics are important, but so are the enemy nanos you can weaponize and have fight on your side. Tomorrow, I'll be hosting a special Gamescom showcase with lots of in-depth info on Synced Off Planet. But right now, here's the re-reveal trailer for Synced Off Planet.
Obrigado nesse jogo, não me lembro pelo menos. Talvez vendo me refresque a memória, mas por nome.
Chip, a revolutionary implant that bridged biological and digital. Soon they found a way to rearrange matter, but it went wrong. We were surrounded by nanos, and they turned on us. Billions of lives lost, the world we knew, over. But we found a way to sync with nanos. To control them. Now the remaining survivors are fighting back. Those of us left are trying to get on shuttles headed for the only safe place. Off-planet. And the tech that almost destroyed us might just save us.
Meio clichê, mas a gameplay
Next
foi
up,
interessante.
another fun surprise for you guys, the Outlast Trials.
Ih, cadê o
In
colono?
this horror survival game, you play a part of the Murkoff Corporation. You're a test subject in a controlled training facility in the middle of the Cold War era. Red Barrels up in my home country of Canada has been hard at work on this game, where you can face the trials solo or with up to 3 others in multiplayer.
Ah, esse é o Outlast Co-op, né?
So
Olha, esse aí eu talvez jogue.
brand new trailer for this game launching in 2022.
Só 2022 só.
I want you to know that you are safe. I'm your friend. Why did you come here? You presented yourself as able-bodied and eager to make improvements. Wicked child! But your behavior... Don't fight the process. I'll learn you! to unlock your potential. You can't hide from me. Your new self. A better self. A productive member of society. Thank you for volunteering for the therapy. We are all going to get better. Together.
Não me pareceu tão assustador. Me pareceu mais brutal para um Outlast. Mas, novamente, por ser co-op me interessa. O que é isso?
What you're about to see is actual gameplay footage from this action-adventure experience where you befriend these adorable beings that gain strength from people's dreams.
Actual in-game.
It's gonna be special. 새로운 날이야. 어쩐지 좋은 일이 생길 것만 같아. 두근두근거려. 새로운 널 만날 생각에 벌써부터 간질거리는 기분이야. 널 찾아낼 거야. 좀만 기다려봐. 널 내게 보여봐. Show me your everything. 도전은 환영해. Cause I'm a superstar. I'm gonna burn it up. Cause I'm a rockstar.
Mas o que é isso? É brincar de ser criança numa cidade? Caralho. O FPS tá sofrendo um pouco, hein? Vai morfar. Caralho, não tô entendendo nada, mas o trailer é da hora. Mas é, mano, claramente o console que tá rodando isso aí não tá aguentando, velho. O jogo é muito bonito, mas não tá dando conta, não. Muito efeito. E não acaba não, vagabundo. Olha. Mano, é um GTA versão criança com monstros, cara, é isso. Entendi nada, mas da hora demais.
That one looks so fun. Back at Summer
Sou
Game
fã.
Fest, Jeff Goldblum joined me to reveal Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Não entendi do que se trata o jogo, mano, mas é isso.
And get a first look at the gameplay of this simulation.
Engraçado, engraçado.
One of the greatest theme parks of all
Ai.
time.
Ah lá, cadê o Van Depp? O Van Depp que gosta desse aí, ó. A Lê também, a Lê jogou um monte do primeiro, eu acho. Por que tem tão pouco jogo de dinossauro na indústria, né, cara? É um bicho tão da hora que todo mundo gosta. E não tem jogo de dinossauro, cara. Tinha no Play 1 aquele da Capcom lá, como é que chamava? O Dino Crisis. O pessoal vive pedindo pra rolar um remake, um reboot de Dino Crisis, nunca fizeram. Os caras exploram os zumbis até onde não cabe mais. Ninguém aguenta mais jogo de zumbi. Alienígena também já exploraram um monte. Agora, dinossauro é uma parada que a galera não faz, velho. Tem o quê? Tem o Ark. E é isso, velho. E esse jogo aqui que é o de fazer um parque de dinossauros, né? Então não é bem o que você espera. Eu quero matar dinossauro, porra. Ia lá. Ué. (9 de novembro, olha aí.
Far Cry is a franchise known for its incredible
Esse
villains.
é grande
And with
também.
Far Cry 6, the team at Ubisoft has perhaps found Hollywood's greatest villain. From Breaking Bad to The Mandalorian, Emmy-nominated actor Giancarlo Esposito leads a talented cast as the dictator Anton Castillo. Anton is willing to sacrifice his own people to turn his country into a paradise for his son to inherit. As Danny Rojas, you will join the guerrillas who oppose him in their fight across the island nation of Yara. If you like a deep story with compelling characters, Far Cry 6 should be at the top of your list later this year. Let's take a closer look with the world premiere story trailer for Far Cry 6 coming this October.
Trailer da história. World premiere.
Miss Tilly, I'm afraid I only have a few minutes.
Let's get right to it. Yesterday, your network, YaraVision, was hijacked by rebels.
Oh, don't shoot!
They called for the liberation of so-called outcasts from Viviro labor camps. Is Viviro produced with slave labor?
Viviro saves millions of lives. Do you think that those lives care where it comes from?
You were imprisoned at the age of 13, the same age as Diego. You spent a lot of time with your father.
He is a great teacher.
A lion finds calm before the kill. Fire me!
I understand you were forced to endure 15 years of hard labor, pruning tobacco. I hear you still have the blade.
When Yara becomes paradise, my methods, no one will care.
Esse Far Cry parece que vai ser bom, velho. A história parece muito interessante. O que me preocupa é a gameplay, cara. É o loop de gameplay ser muito genérico e parecido com os antigos. É isso que eu não aguento mais em Far Cry, velho. Toda vez que jogo Far Cry parece que eu tô jogando a mesma coisa.
Welcome to Libertad, Danny.
É que eu parei o 5 no meio, né, velho? Mas vou dar uma chance pra esse também.
Viviro, the most effective treatment for cancer the world has ever seen. Grown within our precious tobacco. But our paradise comes at a cost. This our enemies will never understand.
Out. Now.
Your safety zone. You want me to kill Anton Castillo? Kill a dictator who has raped our land and turned our people into slaves? Thinking about it. What about you?
You're gonna be a fucking guerrilla legend!
I am not fearless.
Essas explosões estão feias, hein?
One thing. I will be fierce.
There are lions and there are lambs. Rule or be ruled. You are a lion. And we eat the fucking lambs.
7 de outubro. É jogo pra rodar no Play 4 e no One ainda, né, mano?
Alright, now it's time to catch up on Blood Hunt. We showed you this free-to-play Battle Royale game.
Blood Hunt, esse aí eu não joguei, mas eu queria ter jogado, cara. É o Battle Royale de vampiros. Eu vi o Alan jogando, parece da hora esse jogo.
Playstyle can dramatically change, allowing for a broad range of ways to survive the night. So tonight, we're going to get introduced to one of these clans and their traits.
What is beauty? A scenic skyline. A striking garment, perfectly fit. A chance encounter. An aching kiss. A rallying cry in the heat of battle. An encouraging voice in a time of need. Stunning radiance that overwhelms the senses. Deadly poise that knows no equal. A humbled foe begging for mercy. Some die for beauty. We kill for it. We are artists. We are Toreador.
É um jogo que só vai interessar quem gosta de Battle Royale, que é o meu caso. O que é 7 de setembro ali? É lançamento ou é beta? A alpha. Ah não, já foi a alpha.
Early access on Steam begins September 7th.
Early access começa dia 7 de setembro. Eu devo jogar uma vez pelo menos pra ver se eu gosto.
A good amusement park and we've missed them this past year. Well, now it's time to give you the world premiere announcement of Park
7 de
Beyond,
setembro,
a
data
brand
tão
new take
querida.
on theme park management simulations from Bandai Namco and Limbic Entertainment, coming in 2022 to PC
Que é
and
isso aí?
next-gen consoles.
Park Beyond, é isso? É jogo de montar parque? Pô, eu joguei muito Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 na minha infância.
It's a little old-fashioned, don't you think?
Oh, nonsense! Everything's brand new! They haven't made most of these rides since the 80s, for, some reason.
The reason is that nobody wants to ride them anymore. But it's okay. I think we just need a little help.
Oh, yes! Very impressive! Oh, the engineering is going to cost an arm and a leg. You remind me of the visioneer I used to be. This roller coaster, I can feel the magic of it already.
Vertical drops with enough G's to make you giddy? Thrilling bursts of speed? Is this even possible?
Does it matter?
Impossification!
Our success depends on your creativity, my friend.
Caralho, parece da hora, hein? Park Beyond. Play 5, Xbox, PC.
First announced last year at the PlayStation Future of
Aqui
Gaming
de novo, né? É um
event,
trailer
Jet,
que não
the
dá pra
Far
entender
Shore comes from
como é que
Super
vai ser a
Brothers and
gameplay em
Time
si, o
Scented,
quanto que a gente vai ter de
interstellar
possibilidades,
space adventure
mas
where you
é
explore a
um puta
mysterious
trailer.
planet in the hopes of carving out a future for a civilization on the brink of extinction. It's a little close to home. Today, we've got an exclusive new look and a release date. Jet is coming to PS5, PS4, and Epic Games
Jet,
Store
the Far
on
Shore.
October 5th.
Não é Jeff, é Jet.
Centaur Elmi Foxton.
One world shone any funds, lies less than you.
Iamist and Fars, Zion Vaswa.
Uhum.
Doizen Kashishinto Aishevikawa.
Ed Loma Moshten Ben. Traujenici Fokatsi Proseb.
Banyamal Kabiremba. Urbin Baltic, Monbashen Sal.
Shisvistinella, Dendeod. Jacobemo, Digma, Autoglyph.
É isso aí, não sei.
Vatuare. Haha Manfor. Amfa Durinatlas.
É tipo um No Man's Sky, mano. De baixo orçamento. De outubro. PlayStation e PC, mas no PC é só na Epic.
Right now, it's time for an important development update from Guerrilla about their highly anticipated PlayStation game, Horizon Forbidden West.
Update de Horizon. Do novo Horizon, né?
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the show
Novidades.
so far. My name is Matthijs de Jonge, Game Director on Horizon Forbidden West. I'm here today to share some exciting news on our upcoming sequel. It's been a few months since we at Guerrilla were able to share our first gameplay experience as part of PlayStation State of Play, giving you a glimpse of where Aloy's journey will
Lembro
take
dessa
her next,
gameplay, foi
and
foda.
showcasing exciting new elements like swimming, free climbing, expanded melee combat, and more. At that time, Horizon Forbidden West had just passed a major milestone.
Uma
We had
maritaca,
entered the
mano.
final stage of development. On track, but a bit uncertain if we would be able to polish the game to the level of quality that we strive for. It's no surprise that our teams were hugely impacted by the global pandemic.
Ih, lá
We've
vem
been
delay,
adjusting
hein?
to new workflows and other challenges while keeping our team safe and prioritizing a healthy work-life balance. But today we can finally confirm that our long-awaited sequel will come to both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 on the 18th of February 2022.
18 de fevereiro. Eu nem sei se já tinha data oficial ou se não tinha, né? Que ele começou falando, que a gente foi muito afetado pelo pandêmico, estamos
to
tentando
start
blá blá blá.
next week on the 2nd of September. We're so grateful to you, our amazing fans, for your unwavering support. We know how much you're looking forward to reuniting with
Não
Aloy
tinha,
and her
pode
friends, continuing her story and exploring a new and dangerous world. Your passion, fan art, cosplay, virtual photography and videos have meant the world to all of us. Before we go, there's one more thing to share with you, and it's something our community has been asking about for a while now. The patch for 60 FPS support for Horizon Zero Dawn on PlayStation 5 is live right now.
Da
You
hora,
can
hein?
find more information on our social
Já
channels.
tá rolando a partir de agora o patch de 60 frames do Horizon Zero Dawn pra Play
Enjoy the
5.
rest of the show.
Amazon's New World is set to
New
take us
World.
to the mystical land of Eternum on September 28th after a successful summer of playtests. Now we've got a brand new look at this MMORPG as it heads towards its open beta on September 9th. And if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to connect your account to get the Twitch drop of the Verdant Trapper apparel skin by watching 15 minutes of this very show. And after the world premiere, check out my interview with game director Scott Lane. Take a look.
9 de setembro tem outra beta, é isso. Ou é o lançamento, não lembro agora. Ele falou ali, mas não prestei atenção. Bom, eu não gosto muito, então, né? Mas eu sei que muita gente gosta aí, então.
The island is indeed a place of legend. There is power and vast riches as well. But many who've sought to claim them have simply vanished without a trace. Your ship is stocked and your crew assembled. Chart your course and your fate. We can pretend no longer. This corruption must be stopped. I will say a prayer for the souls of your crew.
É Open Beta mesmo, de 9 a 12 de setembro. Lança no dia 28 de setembro. Tá aí, pra quem gosta de MMOs.
That was the Gamescom trailer for New World, and joining me now is the game director from New World, Scott Lane. Scott, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. How are you?
I'm great. You guys had a very successful closed beta test this summer, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah, we were thrilled and
Nada do BF ainda, nada, mas é que eu não sei se vai ter mesmo, né? Eu não sei se eles confirmaram essa informação. Até onde eu vi era só rumor. Vocês estão ouvindo a Maritaca gritando de fundo?
Watch those streamers, and we got so much good feedback. The team's even more focused on shipping
graças a Deus.
than they were before.
Now, the game is coming out September 28th, but before then, there will be a public beta for fans?
Yeah, we're opening it up to the public from September 9th through the 12th. So if you're not familiar with New World, come check it out. And if you want more information on how to participate, you can go to www.newworld.com.
Before we go, I want to ask you about post-launch content. What do you have planned for players after September 28th?
Well, we are completely committed to making Eternum a living, breathing world that players will come back to again and again for years to come. So for us, launch is really the beginning. It's day one. We're going to continue to add features well beyond launch, and we're going to continue engaging with the players to help drive our goals and where we take the game. I can't get specific on what we're talking about, but I can give you some hints. Players have already been asking for more supernatural elements and more weapons, so we got a pretty cool way to combine those into a deliverable that they'll see shortly after launch. And then players have been asking for more group content and expeditions, so we're working toward that as well. And then, you know, with the holidays right around the corner, I'm pretty excited to see what that might look like on Eternum.
All right, thanks so much for joining us,
Falou
Scott.
sobre coisas para pós-lançamento, né? Disse que estão já trabalhando em novas expedições em grupo, o pessoal tem pedido, e mais coisas meio super poderosas.
Marvel is known for memorable characters and amazing storytelling. This next game is something that is sure to excite fans around the world. Today marks the release of Marvel's first open-world action RPG on mobile, an ambitious new game that allows players to customize their favorite superhero and experience a brand new action-packed story. Let's take a look at this exclusive launch trailer.
Tava demorando para aparecer um jogo de mobile, mano.
Available to download today for free from the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
It was an honor saving the world with you all. Take care of it, my friends.
Earths from different dimensions have merged into one.
Whoa!
Vocês ficam zoando o mobile, daqui a pouco o mobile vai ter a mesma qualidade gráfica do de Play 4, Xbox One, os caras tão que tão, filho. Olha isso aí já tá bonito já. Isso aí já tá mais bonito que o Switch, tá? Mostrou um jogo de Switch aí, aquele party game do Switch lá tava mais feio que isso aí. Tava mesmo. Não tô zoando. É que aquele jogo não era só pra Switch, né? Era pra tudo, mas...
Tales of Arise marks the 25th anniversary of the series, and the franchise enters a new era on September 10th. Here to celebrate Tales is Lindsey Sterling, performing a rearrangement of a classic Tales of Arise song.
Agora é a parte musical. Essa aí é aquela Lindsey Sterling lá. Falaram que é brabíssima. Olha, ó, pegou diamante no violino ali, hein? Camuflagem. Deve ser difícil tocar essa porra, hein? Ainda mais dançando assim.
Thank you, Lindsay. That was so beautiful. The Tales of Arise demo is out right now. While Tales of Arise brings the Tales of franchise to a new era on console, this isn't the only place where the franchise grows and evolves to. That's right, it's time for a new game announcement. Here's the new Tales of title.
Cara, nunca vem aqui
iOS
quando vem quer ficar
and
fazendo
Android.
comentário machista, vai tomar no meio do seu cu. Porra, vê se cresce, maluco. Caralho, mas tá que não tá calando a boca. Eu tô feliz que vocês não estão ouvindo, porque tá enchendo o meu saco. Talvez quando eu falo e ela tá cantando, vocês ouvem, mas senão não. Que isso?
check out the Tales of Arise demo that is available.
Tem mais meia
right
hora
now.
ainda. Caralho, é longo mesmo. Eu falei que a segunda parte ia ser meio bosta. Os caras mostraram o jogo bom tudo no começo, mano. Mas talvez ainda tenha alguma surpresa aí. E até que o jogo é bonitinho.
Play the demo now.
Next up, we have 2 more awards for you. Best
Oh,
Nintendo
Magalu.
Switch game and Best PC game. The Nintendo Switch has become a daily companion for many people, so let's see which games might bring us joy on long train rides next year. These are the nominees. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope by Ubisoft.
Melhor jogo de Switch.
Just Dance 2022, also by Ubisoft. And the winner for Best Nintendo Switch game
Só tem 2 jogos
2021
concorrendo?
is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Congratulations.
Ai, que é isso? E os dois da Ubisoft.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. On behalf
Ai,
of the entire
caralho,
Ubisoft,
engraçado.
I wish to thank you for voting for us. We are deeply honored by your support and so excited
Ubisoft
to show you
papou
more
tudo,
about the
vagabundo.
game when the time will come. Winning the prize of Best Nintendo Switch Game at Gamescom 2021 means a lot to
Ah,
everyone
means
in
a
the
lot
industry.
mesmo. É 2 concorrentes da
And we
mesma
cannot
empresa.
wait for you to experience this cosmic adventure. Thanks a lot, Gamescom, and see you soon.
And on PC, every game, from the biggest AAA productions to the tiniest one-man shows, is just one viral tweet away from becoming the next big hit. Nominated for Best PC Game 2021 are the up-and-coming
PC.
strategy hit Age of Empires 4 by Relic Entertainment.
Esses prêmios são prêmios, né, de jogos que foram
Software's Elden
mostrados,
Ring,
levados pra feira, né? Então,
Siberia, The World Before
isso tem
from
jogo que não foi
Microids
lançado.
and
Então,
Coalesce.
todos eles, na verdade, né? Eu
And
acho.
the winner of the Gamescom Award for Best PC Game 2021 is Siberia, The World Before. Congratulations to Coalabs and Microids.
Hi, I'm Lucas, the lead writer and game director of Siberia, The World Before. I just wanted to thank the Gamescom's jury for awarding us today. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you on the behalf of all the team and our partners.
Sei nem que jogo é esse.
Amazing people,
Siberia, The World Before.
currently working very, very hard to provide the best game possible.
Muito
And of course,
animado.
I want to have a thought for Benoit Sokal and his family. Benoit was the creator of the Siberia series, and we miss him. We miss him a lot. Well, I think that's it. Thank you again, and I think there's someone else who wants to say something now. Bye-bye.
Hi everyone, Inan Zur here, and I'm so happy to be the composer for Siberia, The World Before. I wanted to congratulate the visionaries, developers, and whoever contributed to this amazing game on their great achievement, and I cannot wait to share with you what's to come.
Hi, this is Tiny DePass. I'm the founder and director of I Need Diverse Games, a not-for-profit based in Chicago, Illinois. Welcome to the rest of opening night of Gamescom Live.
It's absolutely crucial to make sure that the pathway into games is as accessible and supported and inclusive for members of underrepresented groups as it is for anyone else.
The idea of seeing someone, whether they are someone who looks like you, someone who acts like you, someone who enjoys the same things that you do, that experience can sometimes be life-changing.
A game for those who seek to find a way to leave their world behind. Team up and prepare for Jumanji. The Curse returns. Coming soon.
Jogo de tabuleiro?
Could he possibly have hired someone else to kill the guy instead?
And where are they now? You think these lunatics are still hanging around Eugene? Now,
No playing dumb and none of your tricks. Don't underestimate me, Yagami-san.
To see even more of Lost Judgment, watch IGN's Gamescom show where they will have a full 7-minute trailer debut of the game on their ONL post show. Now it's time for some news from globally celebrated electronic artist deadmau5. He's seen all these virtual concerts and said he wanted to do one better to create his own persistent spot in the metaverse, a living world that will evolve with his fans. It's called Hayashii, and it's coming to Core, a platform for user-created multiplayer games and worlds this fall. Here's your first look.
What is up, Gamescom? This is your good friend Joel, professionally known as deadmau5. Yes, that is the correct way to pronounce it. Tell your friends. We're here to talk to you all about Hayashii and Core and bringing game development to the masses. Hayashii is going to be just a really great place for deadmau5 fans to come and hang out with their friends and cross-communicate and just have a good time with various activities. We're going to offer interactive concert experiences. We've seen virtual concerts. We've been there. We've done that. There was no shelf life to it. So the future plans for Hayashii are switching it up and keeping it cohesive with real world events. You know, what's happening with deadmau5 and the tour, the music and the releases have some longevity to it, be upgraded. It would be the gateway to the brain of Joel in the world of Core. The thing about Core, of course, is people who are passionate about world building are building this huge gamut of playable stuff, whether it's a racing game or a FPS, a battle royale. The variety was amazing. My first day in Core, I found this game called Merge.
Da hora, jogo de montar jogos.
12-hour non-stop grind on it. It was just so addicting. If you like counting spaghetti, this game is like for you. I'm seeing a lot of variety on there, so if you're an avid gamer like myself, launch Core and just browse. I wouldn't be surprised if you got hooked on something within the first
aquele
hour.
Dreams também que tinha no PlayStation.
Thanks, Joel. And now here's the next big thing coming to Fall Guys. With Season 5 in full swing,
Fall Guys.
Disney and Fall Guys are teaming up again.
Caralho, Disney no Fall Guys?
To your jungle-themed shenanigans. Let's take a look.
Ah, combina. Não vou negar. Vai ter Valheim ainda também, né? Não era bem esse lado da Disney que eu tava pensando, mas serve. Eu nem joguei esse último update dessa season nova do Fall Guys ainda. King Louie, in-game event.
Now, one game that got a lot of attention in June was replaced from Sad Cat Studios. The team is hard at work on the game, but did want to give a quick little tease of their progress and news on that incredible song in the trailer from the Xbox Game Showcase in June.
Derrota do Tribals ainda dói? É, um pouco. É que agora não tem mais graça jogar Fall Guys sem ser pra valer.
I'm listening to that tonight. All right, it wouldn't be Gamescom without a hotly anticipated strategy game. And this year,
Ainda não teve o Death Stranding vai fechar o show com certeza, né?
A new campaign and a new civilization showcase.
Por mais que ninguém ligue para aquela Director's Cut, o Jeff Keighley sempre bota o Kojima pro final.
pages of history are filled with moments that determine an empire's fate. Every decision can be the difference between rising to power or being lost to history. How will you grow a small fort into a mighty empire?
Nunca joguei Age of Empires, mano.
Every empire, no matter how large, came from humble beginnings. Some invested in advancing technology to create the most powerful armies. How will you use your resources to rise above the rest?
Nossa, é muito jogo lançando em outubro, setembro e novembro, né, mano?
Earlier this year, Valheim, a
Olha aí.
brutal exploration and survival game for 1 to 10 players, took over Steam, and it sold over 7 million copies in just under 2 months and reached a peak concurrent
Caralho,
of over
7 milhões de
500,000
de
players.
vendas
the
em
fifth
2
game to do
meses,
so
só no
in Steam
PC.
history. Well, tonight, Iron Gate and Coffee Stain are excited to announce Valheim's first content update, Hearth and Home, has a release date. This update focuses on base building and survival experience. Builders and cooks are going to have a field day. Here is the beautifully animated trailer.
Eu achei que era um outro update. Esse update aí é o que já... Eles, não tinha o trailer ainda, mas... Eles já tinham falado e postado umas fotos desse update lá na Steam, pô. É o update que vai melhorar as construções e tudo mais, mas não é nada novo que realmente vai fazer a gente voltar a jogar, eu acho. Que bosta. Ah, o trailer ainda é animação. Tá, fuck esse trailer, mano. Foi tipo, vamos só mostrar que a gente existe ainda.
And I've got one more award to announce tonight. PlayStation is
Magalu tá
also
que tá, hein?
expecting to get a whole bunch of awesome titles in the near future, so picking the best one turns out to be a real challenge. These are the three
nada
nominees
demais
for
esse
Best
Valheim
Sony
aí.
PlayStation Game for 2021. Once again, the promising Elden Ring by From Software. The 17th installment in the Tales series, Tales of Arise from Namco Bandai. The horror game The Dark Pictures House of Ashes by Supermassive Games. And the winner for Best Sony PlayStation Game 2021 after all these nominations is
All these
Elden Ring.
nominations é tipo como se tivessem muitas, né? 3.
こんにちは、フロムソフトウェアの北尾です。この度はこのような素晴らしい賞をいただき、誠にありがとうございます。開発チーム一同大変光栄に思います。エルデンリングはここ十数年の我々の集大成として、これまでのノウハウをしっかりと活かしつつ、 また新作タイトルとして
Nem teve trailer de Elden Ring na conferência agora.
いただけるよう開発を進めています。これまで我々のタイトルを楽しんでくださった方はもちろん、そうでない方もぜひご期待いただければ幸いです。
Ué, eu tô entendendo tudo que ele tá falando, filhos. Ó, muito obrigado por todo o seu suporte contínuo. É que o resto, né, não sabia que vocês queriam que eu traduzisse, mas foi isso que ele falou. Crossfire X. Caralho, Crossfire X vai ser isso?
Hello Gamescom, and welcome to Opening Night Live. I'm Joachim Brodén from Sabaton, and today we'd like to show you our new song and video, Steel Commanders, that we did together with Wargaming.
Eu lembro de ter visto um vídeo do Jack Frags há muito tempo atrás sobre Crossfire X, não tinha nada a ver com isso aí, era só um shooter. O Crossfire só que nos consoles
let's
mesmo.
battle!
Tonight, for one night only, Team Fordzilla is back on the road, and you can watch us live on Twitch. We're bringing all the good stuff you know us for, and the chance to win a Mackie for 3 months. Go to twitch.tv/Team Fordzilla after opening night live for your chance to watch, win, and go wild.
Sei lá o que tá acontecendo, mano.
Red Bull gives you wings.
É isso.
Genshin Impact continues to deliver
Olha aí,
meaningful
os
updates
otaku.
to fans, and now it's time for its first crossover character, Aloy from Horizon, who is set to join the game.
Caralho, vai entrar a Aloy no jogo?
PlayStation on September 1st and on all platforms for version 2.2. Here's a first look at her in action.
Aloy here. If I have to share something, it'll be my bow.
Aloy é o nome da hora.
Who need the help. This'll pack a punch.
Pack a punch?
You're stuck now. The hunt is on.
É, Aloy vazou. O arco da Deraisen com Pack a Punch aí, ó. Genshin Impact. 1º de setembro, ó. Desbloqueia ela de graça com Early Access no Play 5 e Play 4.
And that's not all, Genshin Impact fans. We also have some breaking news to share with you about a special event planned this fall. The Genshin Concert 2021, Melodies of an Endless Journey, to celebrate the game's 1-year anniversary. Coming this October, here's a sneak preview of the Flanders Symphony Orchestra in Belgium performing a theme familiar to Genshin Impact players.
Tô achando que não vai ter BF, hein, chat?
Slow Clap revealed
Sifu.
Sifu earlier this year, and recently I had a chance to go hands-on and play the game. Trust me, guys, it plays just as good as it looks. It reminds me of the fluidity of combat in the Batman Arkham games with the precision
Será
of
que é
fighting
se fudemos,
game.
gente?
This really does feel like a classic kung fu film with realistic raw combat. You play a young kung fu student that has spent their life training for that day of
Como eu não
reckoning
pensei, esse é
after an
um pronto,
assassination
né,
squad
cara?
brutally murdered your entire
Se
family.
fudemos.
Well, today I'm excited to share the news
Ai,
that Sifu
meu
has a release
Deus,
date.
cara.
Here's a sneak preview.
Olha aí, não é se fudemos, chat. Que pariu. Ah, eu lembro desse jogo. Eu lembro. Jack Chan do Play 1. Porra, eles podiam fazer um remake do Jack Chan de Play 1, né? O Stunt Master, acho que chamava, sei lá. Algo assim. Aquele jogo era bom demais. Meu Deus. Mais um jogo pro dia 22 de fevereiro. De novo?
Thank you, Jeff. Once, there was a time when gaming was a niche and gamers were only a tiny group of people without a lot of influence. But now, we are millions. We are one of the biggest communities in the world, and thus, we can help change the world. One way to do this is with the Gamescom reforestation program, where we can plant a whole forest.
From the creators of Plant Turismo, Leaf of Legends, and Pinecraft. Released in 2020, Expansion Pack 2021, launch soon. Gamescom Forest. Not a game, but a game-changing project. Thousands of trees were donated by the best community in the world because we need oxygen even more than a good Wi-Fi signal. Save a bee, plant a tree. Let's grow. The Gamescom Forest.
And that's it for me tonight. I hope you had a blast
Ih,
and are
acabou a
excited
Magalu,
for
hein?
all the new games coming in the next month. Don't forget to check
Não é
out
um jogo,
Gamescom
gente, é
now and our German
uma
live streams
ação
on Twitch and
social
YouTube
da
for
Gamescom.
even more games
Que eles
and talks
anunciaram,
and
né, como se fosse um jogo.
Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Back to you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Natasha.
De plantar
Now,
árvore
back
e tal.
in June, we were joined by Hideo Kojima to announce Death Stranding Director's Cut for
Olha aí, ó.
PlayStation 5.
5 minutos pra acabar, ele puxa o
Mr.
Death Stranding.
Kojima has prepared an in-depth video to give you a look at the gameplay and many of the new features, missions, and more that you'll encounter when the game arrives on PlayStation 5 on September 24th. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy an extended look prepared just for opening night live at Death Stranding Director's Cut.
Se tem o Jeff Keighley, tem Kojima junto. Isso vai ser sempre o final do show, por mais que ninguém ligue tanto. A não ser que tenha uma surpresa no final, né? New Delivery Support. Vai ter o Sedex 10 agora, será? É isso?
There are now new items that allow for easier and
Eu
safe
não entendo
delivery.
nada, porque eu não joguei esse jogo, então eu não sei o que é novo aí.
One of the new items is the Evolved Stabilizers, which features thrusters that help reduce the impact of landing when jumping.
Ah, olha aí. Ah, é Sedex 10 mesmo, pô. Você corta caminho.
The Cargo Catapult is a cannon-like device that can launch your cargo over long distances.
Olha.
Enabling you to develop even more creative ways to deliver your cargo safely and more efficiently.
You should have more faith in yourself.
Your trusted partner, the BuddyBot, has increased capabilities also. If you want to move around comfortably while carrying more cargo, you can rely on BuddyBot to assist you. Load up what you want to deliver and leave the cargo carrying to your buddy. You can relax and think about what you need for the next delivery.
Beleza. Meter um robô pra fazer o trabalho sujo. Agora você não precisa nem mais andar.
The firing range has been set up in the basement of the facilities. Practicing how to handle your weapons could level up your delivery skill set. You can also train and compete for the highest score. As you progress through the game, you'll also be able to unlock new missions and weapons. The Maser gun is one of the new weapons that will be introduced. It has a few different functions. It can inflict sustained stun damage to enemies. Boss battles can now be revisited and fought as many times as you like via your private room. Your scores will be shared in the all-new online ranking system, allowing you to compete with players from around the globe. 8 new tracks have been added in the music player. You can listen to the tracks in the private room. It will help you and Sam relax after a long day of travel.
She was fearful for her life. She would never ever feel alive.
Aquilo ali é o meme pronto. Bom, não vou negar que pelo menos eles se prezaram a colocar um monte de coisa nova pra lançar uma Director's Cut. Realmente tem muita novidade. Pra quem gosta do jogo, deve ser da hora, tá ligado?
New action-packed delivery missions have been added. What truth will Sam unfold in the mysterious facility? We've also added jump ramps, enabling you to jump over valleys and crevices with ease. You can even do tricks.
Entendi, dá pra você fazer o futebol, mas é só você não, a moto não faz o futebol junto.
There is a new racetrack. You can time attack with other SAM players from all around the world who are connected online in the rankings.
Carai. Parece meio duro os carros. Caralho. É isso. 24 de setembro de 2021. Bom, pra quem nunca jogou e tem curiosidade, certamente essa versão vai ser bem mais interessante, né? Mas tá aí, ó. Finalizado. Essa foi a Opening Night Live da Gamescom. Nenhuma grande surpresa, sinceramente. A melhor parte foi o começo ali, nos primeiros 45 minutos, depois deu uma esfriada. Mas tá aí, finalizada a Gamescom 2021. Show de boela, sempre da hora acompanhar esses eventos em live.